traveling to Accra, Ghana. As you can see, my daughter has this amazing suitcase. It's so handy to sit on because,
disgusting, and we got it replaced, as you do. And then I went home, met up with my husband again. I went to dinner. I was craving some pounded yam, so I got,
especially because the people that normally sit next to me, they don't wake me up. I don't know what it is, but if I see someone sleeping and the food being served,
Charlie, the diasporans are coming. They are coming for Detty December, and the foreigners, they are coming. Charlie, you see flights. I'm coming to Ghana. Charlie, doors. Charlie, Detty December way. Let's see. December no approach it. NCB. Charlie, we are going to see what's going to happen. A lot of them have actually made their way to Ghana. Because now Charlie could not see. I wanna. Many of them are trying to escape. I want to. So hey, Charlie, we are here. I want to talk plenty. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go into the videos. Watch. Come back and talk.
I'm leaving for Ghana today, and I don't have my passport. Let's see if I made it to Ghana, even though I did not have my passport and visa on the day I was supposed to travel. So my 5-year visa expired this year, and yes, I waited to the last minute, but I needed my passport. It was supposed to be delivered on a Friday, and I was flying the following Monday. So the perk of being in DC is that I can physically go to the embassy, but I had to email them like 100 times to make sure they didn't mail it out, because if they did, it was over for me. I was able to get them to hold it, and my sis came with me, bless her, but we got caught up in some protests.
Love you. Get her out of here.
No, that is behind it.
God.
We finally made it, but they had me waiting outside for like 30 minutes. I'm sitting there losing my mind because my flight was in a few hours. I still had to go home, finish packing, get dressed, and then drive an hour to the airport. But I finally got my passport, thank God. And y'all, they gave me a 6-month visa. I paid for a multiple entry visa, and apparently they gave me 6 months because of the temporary US-Ghana restriction situation, which is insane. But whatever, we move. I have my visa, and I was on the way to the airport. Can you tell I was so happy? My dog Gigi was coming with me too. This is her 3rd time flying to Ghana. I see so many different experiences on TikTok about flying to Ghana with your dog. So let me tell you what we do. We always fly direct with United. It's been seamless. I buy her tickets. I give them her rabies vaccine records and her vet signed travel health certificates. And for us, she does not need a microchip. People always say you do, but United has never required it. And let me tell you how exhausting it is traveling with an 8-pound dog on your hip. I feel like a slave right now. It's hell. Like, imagine rushing through the terminal with a whole living being on your side. Babies at least get strollers. But we finally made it to the lounge. She was thirsty. I was thirsty. We had snacks, drinks, and rested. And just like that, it was time to board. It's about a 10-hour flight from DC to Accra. She usually sleeps for the first 7 hours or so. Then she gets a little restless. I don't give her any sedatives or anything. I sleep 100% through flights normally. But with Gigi, I'm up because the second she whines, I feel bad and people start staring. So I'm comforting her, taking her out a little bit and making sure she's okay. And just like that, we made it. Accra, I am home.
I don't like to get out of the house, but I do love to get out of the house to catch a plane. Traveling to Accra, Ghana. As you can see, my daughter has this amazing suitcase. It's so handy to sit on because, we don't do strollers anymore. So this is it. We're waiting for the plane in Belgium, Brussels Airlines. I think it's very handy to go with Brussels Airlines as you arrive in Accra around 5 p.m. Whether when you travel with KLM, you arrive at like 8 and then it's already like dark. So after takeoff, we saw these amazing mountains in France. It was beautiful. And we make the most of the time in the airplane, filming ourselves, joking around, playing with a teddy bear. The trip is not that long. It's just 6 hours, 6.5, and I'm used to doing longer trips. I lived in LA, which was 11 hours. Curacao was even an 11-hour flight. Here you can see the big city of Accra. We're landing. Oh, amazing. Feels like home. Happiness, joy. And there's no jet lag because it's just a 1-hour time difference. And as you can see, it was still daylight. So amazing. Our friends picked us up. We went to the apartment. And if you have questions about traveling to Ghana, send me a DM or leave a comment. Ciao.
Why is it so hard to stay awake on the plane when traveling? Well, that's always my case. So I said this time I'm going to stay awake because I can't keep missing food. Especially because the people that normally sit next to me, they don't wake me up. I don't know what it is, but if I see someone sleeping and the food being served, I will wake you up because why not? But yeah, anyways, this was my trip to Ghana. Guys, when I got to the airport, my suitcases were overweight. Well, I kind of... No, 2 were under and then 1 was like over, so I had to adjust, and thank God everything was like
23, exactly 23, and that's like the max you can have your suitcase. So the journey was pretty smooth, and I managed to stay awake most of the time, which was actually a struggle for me because I'm normally asleep and obviously watched a few movies. I do not like plain food, but this time the food was really, really good. I don't know what they put in it, but I'll give it to them. Baggage claim was the worst part because it took me ages to get my suitcases, but I got them at the end of the day and made it home, had kenke, because why not? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video for this Ghana series. Bye guys.
Detty December in Ghana 2025. Okay, your girl is headed to Ghana for Detty December. Do you know how excited I am? I've been looking forward to this trip since 1999. I'm super excited, and yes, this will be a solo trip for me. You know, I'm not gonna let nobody stop my show. Y'all don't want to go? I'm going by myself, okay? You know what? I'll be hitting there December 17th through January 5th. Yes, it's going to be a super long trip, but I might stay even longer if my visa lets me, okay? Anyone on here heading to Ghana from America to Detty December, from London, from Paris, from Jamaica, from whatever, I'm down to meet new people, new friends, new beginnings, because your girl's excited. So if you're heading to Ghana for Detty December, make sure to hit me up because it's gonna be a party. And yes, I'll be partying from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. The party ain't stopping. I'm getting my rest now. See you there.
When I first moved to Ghana, I didn't know anyone. It was during COVID-19. I literally booked my one way and I was like, listen, I'm out. I knew I wanted to stay in Accra because I knew this is where everything happens. Yes, it was very hard, I'm not gonna lie, because I felt like it wasn't as easy as making friends, you know, abroad. And on top of that, I felt like there was a lot of groupie kind of energy. If you're in, cool. If you're not part of us, stay out. And don't get me wrong, I also met fantastic girls, but most of them actually left after a while. When there's a problem, there's always a solution. And this is one of the problems that I encountered. I've decided to build this space for sophisticated girls who are flying in, and even the girls who are already over 200. And I wasn't expecting this at all, but clearly it means I'm not the only one that feels this way. I wasn't the only one that went through the same issues. We can actually be connected. There might be something that you do that I need, and there might be something else that someone else in the community does that you may need. So let's just connect and interact and get to know each other more. So if you think that this is for you, join the wait list. I'm gonna officially launch in December, and stay tuned for more.
Let me show you how to do Ghana Accra correctly. Mami Chemo Bibri, I'm in Ghana as a British Caribbean for a wedding. After the morning at this breakfast spot, we was originally meant to go somewhere else, but it was some natural fresh sugarcane juice and this breakfast spread. I wasn't too impressed. Like, come on, please. It looks like I can make it at home. Then I said goodbye to my husband. I met up with my friend and her daughter. You know, just some cute little girly time. And we went to this dessert spot. I'm not really a sweet tooth person, but I had to get the one that looks like a mango. It was absolutely delicious, creamy on the inside and real pieces of mango. Also got a matcha espresso strawberry drink, and it was disgusting, and we got it replaced, as you do. And then I went home, met up with my husband again. I went to dinner. I was craving some pounded yam, so I got that with some okra soup. Then he got the traditional light goat soup. I was enjoying that. Even editing this video, I can see that I eat quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But then we decided to meet up with some friends again, and we went to this gaming place called Cypher Zone, and we decided to do laser tag. No, there was loads of screaming, shouting, and enjoyment. And then after that, we went home, showered, got ready, and hit up this lounge. It had really good music. It was chilled, shisha, drinks. I think they even serve food, but let's be real, you'll be waiting hours to get that. If you know, you know. But we ended the night here, and I felt like we did Accra, Ghana correctly this day. And of course, got some more food. What's new?
Yo, I just came here to run a little bit because it's been like 2 weeks since I entered this country, Ghana. And on the roadside, my brother bought gum for 80 cedis. Do you know what 80 cedis is? That's 5.5 British pounds. 5.5 British pounds. You could have used that money. I could buy a Tesco meal deal with that money, bro. I could give to Project Eze with that money, bro. Nah, Ghana, we have to talk about this because what the hecky? What the helly? Why are things so expensive in this country? It's a third world country. What happened? What happened?
Kelewele, which is a Ghanaian street food. It's made with cloves.
Ground cloves with ginger and cayenne pepper.
Okay. It's supposed to be sweet or no? Spicy? A little bit of both.
Spicy.
Okay.
With a pinch of salt.
Oh wow. That's good.
That is really good. Oh wow. So Nigerians, everybody fry plantains like this, but they don't season it like the way we season it.
Okay.
So when we are at my house, that woman didn't do it.
Yeah, this tastes different.
Yeah.
This is
You said I should vlog for you today, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you what's going on. I just realized everyone has flashy cars. Look, come see. Gosh, Range Rover. What's this one called? Mercedes. Another Land Rover over here. So I was standing here just I don't know why I'm speaking like this. I've been telling people I'm from Ghana, so like I had to convince them.
I've been seeing all the content of Dirty December on TikTok, and I think it's finally hit me that for the first time, I'm not going to be there. I've been doing it since 2014, and 2025 was the first year I'm not going. So please, PSA to all of you guys that are doing Accra, doing Lagos for Dirty December, post. We want to see the TikToks of you getting ready, going out, going to concerts, going to club nights, doing it all, going to eat whilst we're in the UK, cold, having a little bit of fun, but not as much as you guys. Please post. And I feel like I need to vicariously live through all of you, so I'm begging you. Also, I will share all my things, my do's and do nots of Dirty December in Accra, because I only know how to do it big in Accra. And yeah, I might be crying, but at least I can share some nuggets with you guys.
Travel with me to Cape Coast for the first time. That's even shocking to say that I've not been to Cape Coast in all of my time living in Ghana. The other day, I went to Cape Coast with my girl Eleanor and her travel group Escapades. We went to Kakum National Park. We did the canopy walk. I had no business taking myself up knowing I'm afraid of heights. I did not cry, but I wanted to. I was really this close to crying, but I was like, nah, I don't want this to be the memory that sticks with them about me. Then after that, we went to Cape Coast. I don't know what I expected. I was definitely like, it was such a surreal experience being first generation American, and learning about slavery all throughout like elementary school, middle school, and being there and actually being in the rooms that the slaves were kept in. Very surreal. Definitely was praying up and down those halls, because when you don't know what to do, call on Jesus, because baby, what? But yeah, if you're gonna be in Ghana this Easter, I beg you, let's do something different, something unique. Go ahead and hit up my girl Eleanor. Y'all have Ace Tantra. Bella, I freaked us out. I don't want to see another video talk about $22 braids. I want to hear about what you did on this group trip. Thank you, please.
I think we all know by now, if you're building in Ghana, you need to be checking on your project every step of the way, unless you want to end up with a hot mess. We stopped by one of our projects, which is going to be an office space for my husband's company / studio apartment. Besides a few minor mistakes, everything seems to be going well. Hopefully it stays that way. We made our way to Shogun. It's one of those restaurants that has been consistent for me, and I love that they're family friendly. Honestly, I wanted to come here because I was craving some ramen. I could have sworn they had ramen, but they only have noodles, so I ended up getting the black pepper beef. Hubby got the beef tenderloin, and everything was so good. You know the food is bussin' when you're looking forward to eating your leftovers. And this is everything we got and how much it came up to.
I have lived so many different lives, but a pivotal moment that really shaped who I am is when I moved to Ghana in the 4th grade. I don't know if you guys remember in the early mid 2000s when all the black kids were getting sent back to Africa. Like, all the parents were fed up because they just had enough, and they honestly felt like sending the kids back to like Ghana, Nigeria would like straighten them up. Yeah, that's the time period in which I got sent back to Ghana. But I didn't get sent back because I was being bad. My mom just was like working a lot and just really needed a break. So let me set the context context, I was in the 4th grade, I think it was 2009, and I had just been crowned the star of our 4th grade play, and I was supposed to play Pocahontas. This was such a big deal because there was another girl in my class who physically just looked more like Pocahontas, if you get what I mean, but they chose me. I was like, at this point, I'm a star. Like, when I had to tell them that I was moving to Ghana, they literally made me sit and watch them practice, and she got moved up to be Pocahontas. But I was so hurt. So when I got to Ghana, when I tell you guys, it was like the culture shock of my life. I was literally that weird girl who used to walk around like the compound of this school and sing the songs from the play that I was supposed to be in, because I had to remember that I was meant to be a star, and moving to Ghana robbed me of that opportunity. And I was just so mad because I wasn't even bad. And everyone who had heard I moved to Ghana was like, oh, she was being a bad girl. We never knew she was a bad girl. And it was like, I wasn't. When I tell you bullying, like, American schools don't know nothing when it comes to bullying. Like, I was bullied so bad because I was just being strange, and it really took me some time before I got like assimilated into the culture, understood like, you know, like the terrain. But I have so many stories about moving to Ghana, and it's just so hilarious because when I tell you, me and my sister were in the principal's office every single day, like just shenanigans on top of shenanigans. Even though I was only there for like a year and a half, like everybody in the school like knew of us because we just always had so many issues. We were always in trouble. I will say this time and time again, moving to Ghana at that age literally shaped me. It literally molded me into the type of person that I am, and I'm so grateful that I had that experience. If you're one of those kids that got sent back, let me know your experience, because I know some of y'all got sent back to the village, you know, and that was horrific.
I just feel like this December is going to be special. This December is going to be different. I can feel the vibes. But the plane ticket is too expensive. Dang. The plane tickets is super duper. It's so expensive. Dang. Paradise. Ukraine. You person you can come unje kwasi sikasa. Nkeni papa si yakwa paradise. Nkasa kwasi sika no. Nkamo unje. Oh. Ghana ba ko pa yeko. Sika nkwasiasika nko na mpesa mo jinipa
na mebao sa guy ono e Ghana ni o ena so akosha abrochi kaka na waba down no complain sa no chale. Yeah, yeah, Ghana, no. I say this thing that Charlie. Yeah, it's okay for us. So I say, because we are magicians. It's me na kurumuha. Umusa Ghana need to me. It took a cocoa chile fa koha. Abrochi for they can't. Many of them cannot. Maybe na they gather money like a whole year. Now our bob on the seat cannot they have a chile. Now our chile. Now our massa. If we respect here, Ghana, no. More respect here, you go Ghana, and then easy my. I say Nema boarding too much, actually. But I feel like he should also understand some of the things that he's talking about. They are imported. You understand? Like some of the things that he's talking about, they are imported. They are not produced here. So definitely, who import here, they are priced in the through. But I also understand, say there are some people who are more import here, they are all right. But Charlie, first one of the two, so they're too much, and I understand that one too. Yeah, but I also think the lady now talking about when she was sent back to Ghana to come in school. Yeah, bit. Then she was sent back to Abrochi again. No, Charlie, that thing I feel like a good. It shapes you as a child, honestly. Maybe na saying Akwabi, it is I sending Abagana say on what could see on the parent. Luckily for the parents, I think the UK government say they are trying to straighten the child into. They didn't even budge with the kid in India. No, say hey, stay here in school here. Charlie, it's understandable. Like those things, and it helps. Charlie, it's to shape you, and when you grow up, you are definitely going to appreciate it. I'm telling you. Yeah, having experienced Ghana and also the UK or the US to shape you perfectly to become a very good person in the future. So hey, I am Amubu. Thank you so much for watching.